The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hey, check that. Street. Hey!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Washington.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off and continuing to rumble downfield.
They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, Daniel. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. Still going. And he'll take this one in. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Washington. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken around the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They're on the 31-yard line.
Okay, break. Panther 50, Panther 50. Gotta be Lions. Check out.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Left thing 19. Cross 60, cross 60.
On first down, it's Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. At the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready, break.
In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing on third down, Ward. This one complete to Ridley. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On the jump.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Titans sending out their punter. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Go. Cowboy 80. Panther Street, go!
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Over the 25-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Steady! Steady!
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, set!
A run now for Chandler. And he'll have a Commander's 1st down. He's got this up to the 35.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now give up the middle. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Back, steady!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 28-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Rig alert! Rig alert!
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set!
Short throw taken in by Goddard. Down inside the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his third.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The score, Commanders 14, Titans nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9.
69, Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobs.
Out of the gun, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
So 3rd and 2, sometimes it's not about being fancy. You don't need your back to be a hero. Make sure, no matter what, pick up the yards needed, convert that first down. Now, if there's an opportunity to pop it, great. But don't try to go for the home run and bring up 4th down.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Mikey Singer still that time makes the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
His pass, caught. It's Tibucontlo. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man. It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out got it.
To the air again. Ward. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big one for Tennessee. 32 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Pollard trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Gravity Lions.
And he will take it in himself. Cam Ward. Touchdown Titans.
Touchdown, Titans.
The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Justin Tucker.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Daniel. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Through inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready. Viking. Gravity Lions.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he into the end zone. What a response. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Washington.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On first down, Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. From the gun, here's Ward. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 50 yards. Opening carry of the game for Tajay Speed. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 68, Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Oh, a huge mistake. Right in the half. It is intercepted.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Travel start on the ground. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold him to no gain. Brings up second down.
70 Rangers. Warrior 70.
On second down, it's Daniel. And he'll be out of bounds. Up past the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground here again. He's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30.
That's good for Washington. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 10. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
10. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Roll. Hey, man.
In motion, Okonkwo. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Mikey Singer still that time makes the play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
They are going. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The RPO, this one to McLaurin.